Hello everyone, welcome back to Dead by Daylight. Today we're playing as the Dredge. This is obviously Season 4, Episode 5. And without any further ado, let's get to it. So, we come across these two survivors. Actually, I think it's just one. Never mind, it is just one. And they pallet stun me. But I did manage to get a hit in, which is great. And then, of course, we catch up to them as we normally do. I normally cut that stuff out just to make this go by a bit quicker. I'm also working towards my challenge, which is simply just to hit, I think it was 4 survivors, or possibly 5. But there we go, we've hooked our first survivor. That is hook number 1. And next, we head over to this gem, which I could hear being worked on. And there's a survivor right here who I smack. But I don't actually down that particular survivor. We go and damage this gen, and then we come across the next survivor. I can see with nowhere to hide. So actually I did get some nowhere to hide value. I thought I didn't actually when I was playing, but I did. But only a little bit. Anyway, we then come and hit this bill. And we do get both our hits in for this one. That's 4 of 6 actually, yeah. Oh no, not 4 of 6. That was actually 2. Never mind, I just couldn't see properly. And now we hook that for hook number 1. That's the second hook overall though. And then I sort of head back towards that hook, and then I come across this survivor again, but I do hit him and down him, and at first I felt a bit guilty that I downed him so quickly, but actually I decided I would just hook him, because I went around to see if I could try and find someone else, and I couldn't, so I managed to find them, because they were just lying on the ground, so I did end up hooking them for their second hook. And then I think I come across the bill again. I'd obviously damaged this blood gen. But oh no, I see. So I get an alert, and then I travel to a locker. So I actually missed the locker that he was in, so I went back, but luckily, there we go. There's the bill. That's probably only about the 4th time I've ever grabbed someone out of a locker as them, but there we go. That's his second hook. Do I feel bad for hooking 2 people when I haven't hooked the other 2 yet? Maybe, but to be fair, that's how I was able to get the 4K. Next, we hit the 3rd survivor. Not really sure which survivor that was, actually. Didn't see. And then we come across survivor number 1 again. And I thought, well, I'm going to just get him out of the game, because it's just makes sense to do so. Oh, dear. Had to remove a small section here because my TV notification went off, so sorry about that. So, grabbing... going into another locker, and we got a reveal. And then we simply just chase them, and I think... Oh no, apparently I didn't cut until I actually grabbed them. To be fair, it wasn't too long, and there we go. Perfect. Now we can hook them as well, and that's their first hook. Hook number 1 for our 3rd survivor, and then we go damage this gen. And then I get a discordance call, so I go to the nearest locker, and that gives me an ability to actually grab Bill straight off the locker. Not the locker, sorry, the hook. Not the hook. Again, the gen. And then he's dead, I think. Yeah, he's dead. Both survivor number 1 and 2 are dead. Now it's just them. So we've got hook number 2 for survivor number 3, and then we come across survivor number 4, trying to go in for the save, but he pretty much just gives up because it's over. Also, survivor number 4 DCs. I don't really know why they DC, but they do. So there we go. Oh well, never mind. And we're about to cut to when the 3rd survivor dies, and you can see that that's now survivor number 4 is now a bot, and there's survivor number 4's death as well. Perfect. That is a nice 4K. And we got merciless victory. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.